Hey guys, David with Philippine American Couple Story. This is part 3 of my 3-part series about finding a foreign spouse. So we've talked about preparation, we talked about how to find. Now let's talk about a little bit what do you do when you find. All right, so let's keep in mind, and this is what I recommend. When you find somebody that you really have an interested in, I'm not saying that you love her or that you're going to marry her. I'm just saying that somebody really strikes your interest. Then here's what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to work hard to kind of figure out if this could be a real serious relationship. And the reason why I want you to do this, why I want you to work and really think about, is this somebody that I could see spinning and getting married with and going through the K1 process with, is because if you start a relationship, and once again, I'm going to talk about the Philippine culture a lot. Let's say if you find a girl in the Philippines and you start a relationship building with them online, you know, Facebook, Messenger, you're Skyping and doing all those things, it's not going to take her long before she starts thinking that you two guys are in a serious relationship. All right? And if that's not what you want with that individual, then don't go down that road or let her go. You know, say, no, this is not what I'm looking for, then let her go. So that she's not wasting her time or giving up other potential suitors, whether it's in the Philippines or in America, because she thinks there's something going to develop with her. Because, you know, I know how guys are because I am one. Now look, what a lot of guys do is if they go the internet way, the web dating websites, they want to play the field. So maybe they get on one of the Asian Ways websites. They put an ad out there, right, is what we do. And then we may message 20 or 30 different girls in hopes of weeding through and finding which ones, you know, are interested in us and all of that. Now remember, your probability of getting scammed is higher than meeting somebody through some friends. But anyway, this is what guys like to do. So we're fishing, we're looking for somebody, right? Is what we're doing, the process we're going through. Now, women, you know, see it as different. Good women, the honest ones, like I just said, if they start developing and you guys are talking every day, they're going to take this serious. And if you have no intentions of becoming serious with the person, then don't drag it on. It's not fair to them or to you. I know cases to where there's been Asian women waiting 2 years for the American to come visit them in their country. Well, the American never ever had any intentions of really going there. He just kept telling, oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it made him feel good to have a long distance, beautiful pen pal, I guess. But that's wrong. She wasted 2 years of her life. And that's just not right. It's not right for either one of you. You, as a man, don't do it, and don't do it to the female, all right? Now, what I will say is this. If you're going to go down this road of seriously finding a foreign spouse, and you meet somebody through some friends, and you hit it off, then you really need to put the effort into making plans to go see her in her country. 6 months, a year max, you need to put it together to go there and visit and to be with her. And you guys need to come to a meeting of the minds about that trip. Is her expectations of you coming there the same as yours? Is your expectation that you're going to go to Thailand and you're going to, you know, hang out with her for a couple days and then you're going to go to another part of Thailand and hang out with a bunch of other girls? Well, I got a feeling that's not going to be her interpretation of your trip to Thailand. Her interpretation is more than likely going to be, you're coming to be with me because we're looking to get married in the future. So if that's not what you are going to do or want to do, then don't set the girl up for this. Don't put her in this awkward situation where she has to explain, which is embarrassing for her and her culture, to her folks, to her family, to her friends. My American boyfriend came over and he stayed here a couple of days and then he went off with some other girl. So if you're going to do this, be serious about that. Take it seriously. You know, when I went to the Philippines the first time, it was just to see my wife, period. No other plans. She thought I was going to go see other girls, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here to be with you. Because I knew it was real and it's going to be serious. We actually, you know, wind up falling in the love thing, and it just kind of happened. It's how we met, and within 6 months, I was already in the Philippines. So, you can try to do the methodical thing, and sometimes the love thing happens, which is okay. So, but anyway, keep those things in mind. The female may see things much differently than you do. Now, if you want to go play the field, then here's what I recommend that you do. If you're going to go to Thailand or the Philippines, you get on the internet maybe a month before your trip. All right? You go out there and you meet these girls and you tell them, hey, I'm going to be in Bangkok in a month. You want to hook up for lunch, go to dinner, and then you can meet a bunch of different women and check them out, or, you know, just play the field, whatever it is that your goal is. Which is okay. But that's the best way to use a dating internet website, I think, is if you're going to go there just for meeting them there, not that you already have a girlfriend in mind and you're going to go spend time with them. So another thing to keep in mind about dating a foreign woman, and I've said this kind of in another video a while back. Guys, and I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but look, if you're living in a one-bedroom apartment and you can barely make rent and barely eat, you're not going to be able to afford a foreign spouse. You're just not. It costs a lot of money to travel. It costs a lot of money for the K-1 visa. All right? So don't, and I know I keep harping on this, but I think it's important. I have a lot of friends all over the world, and I understand the female side of things pretty well. Don't hurt their feelings. Don't string them along just to make you feel good at home, thinking, oh yeah, I get to chat with this cute little Thailander, you know, and she sends me pretty pictures and all this crap. Don't do that, guys. If you can't follow through with this, with going to the Philippines, going to Brazil, going to Colombia, if you don't have a passport or you can't get one because of legal troubles, don't waste time. Don't waste anybody's time. I know that's a little harsh. Sorry about that, guys, but it's just what I'm telling you man to man. All right? Foreign women are wonderful and they make great wives. They're wonderful human beings. So let's treat them as such. Be honorable and do the right thing. A couple more things to remember in a wrap-up is, yes, you absolutely have to go there to get a K-1 visa. So there's no way around that process. You have to go to their country and spend time with them and document, so that when you come back, you can apply for a K-1 visa. No way around it. The other thing to keep in mind when dating somebody in another country is the time differences. Also, the internet. You know, their internet may go out. Yours may go out. So you may not be able to get in touch a little bit here and there. But here's some of my biggest tips. If you're serious about this and you want to find a foreign woman to marry, and you want to and let's say we got to know each other and And my wife says, oh yeah, we got a friend, and you guys two Facebook each other and hit it off and start chatting. Well, here's my recommendation for both of you. If you're going to go down this serious road, then my advice is you chit-chat every day. You text every day. You video chat every day. I took my wife to work at times, believe it or not. She's in the Philippines. I'm up at the college, and she would, I can't remember if it was Viber or Skype back then. You know, we've been married quite a while now. So she would Skype me, and I'd walk around my college campus, you know, and show her things and do things like that. She did the same thing in the Philippines. So we were together a lot, looking at each other's worlds, getting to know people in each other's worlds. Show her my house, you know, where I lived. I went to Walmart, you know, one time. Showed her Walmart. She went to her stores. And we just did different things like that together. I went to a wedding one time, and using Viber, she stayed on the phone and listened to the wedding ceremony. So, because we didn't have good enough service to get a Skype to where she could watch it, but she could hear everything that went on at the wedding. So we did things together. We talked continuous every day that we could, biting for storms and power outages and things like that in the Philippines. And what that allowed us to really do was quickly assess, is this going to go anywhere, or is this just a overseas pen pal that's pretty? And it quickly found out for us that it was serious. And by doing this, we put the work in and the effort in to make this happen. I wasn't worried about trying to find the next beautiful Filipino girl. When I met my beautiful wife, it was just somebody introduced us. And I really wasn't interested in meeting anybody. And I definitely wasn't interested in spending all the money to go overseas to see somebody. But guess what? 6 months later, there I was in the Philippines. You know, another year she was in America, and we were married. So who knows? But we were introduced through a mutual friend, which worked great. So keep some of that in mind. You got to work at this relationship. It also allows you to really get to know her morals, her ethics, her values. You know, you really find out pretty quickly if you spend that much time together what her goal is. Is it just to get money? Or is she really interested in you and what you have to offer and who you are as a person? Because at the end of the day, what we want is to be in a healthy, loving relationship with somebody who truly wants to be with us, not just looking at us as a ticket to America or a way to get money. You know, it's kind of like I was saying earlier, one of the videos, you know, if you're 50 or 60 and you see a 20-year-old, it's like a fancy new hot rod sports car. Well, after a while, you know, that hot rod just gets old too, like you. So you have to have more in common than just being attracted to a 20-year-old. That's where I recommend that you marry somebody within about 20 years of your own age. Somebody who's already gone through some life challenges. Somebody who can already appreciate life. Because as we all know, when I was 20 years old, I thought I knew everything. When I was 25, I still thought I knew everything. When I turned 30, I started to realize, man, maybe I don't know everything. Women go through the same process. Every few years, our personalities change, our morals change, our values can change and grow. So a 20-year-old in 20 years is not going to be that 20-year-old. They're going to be a better person, hopefully, and somebody that's more enjoyable at that age. But to go through those 20 years or 10 years to get her to become a wonderful woman, mature woman, can be challenging to us old guys. So I married somebody much closer to my own age. Or why we clicked and connected so well, I think, because same values, same page, same everything, all right? Now, I think that's about it. If you have any thoughts, any questions or comments, hey, just let me know. Like I said in the other video, I don't have everything figured out. I'm just telling you what my heart and what my mind tells me to say. You may be offended by it, you may not. I hope you find it helpful, enlightful. Please like, subscribe, share, and give a thumbs up. And yeah, enjoy your day. Enjoy the hunt. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.